Hey, what's up, YouTube? About 8 or 9 years ago, I did a video, well, maybe it was about 7 years ago, I did a video about my then basically Leatherman EDC kit, which you see right here. And basically, to sum it up, it is a Leatherman Wave with a clip on it. I have a Maglite solitaire flashlight. I used to have the bit extender. I don't know where the bit extender went. And I have the bit kit in the back. Well, I've been thinking about this bit kit more and more lately, so I'm just going to kind of focus on this for a little while and just put the Leatherman aside, because if you're watching this, you probably are familiar with the Leatherman Wave. If you're not, check out my old video, or just go to the Leatherman site and check it out. Awesome multi-tool. But what I'm going to kind of talk about just a little bit today is this Leatherman Bit Kit. Recently, I've become more and more interested in knives. Now, I've been buying knives for years, but it seems to have picked up a lot. I'm getting more interested in things, and I was looking at some review videos, and they were using some pretty cool little tool kits with like Torx bits and whatnot, and I was thinking, I should pick those up, and then I remembered, I don't need to. I got the Leatherman bits. So I was checking out these Leatherman bits, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a piece of paper behind them so you can see exactly what they are, if you're not familiar with them, so you can kind of see them a little bit better. When I bought these, they were about maybe $12 for both of these sets. I just looked on Amazon; they're up to about $25. But as you can see, you get 21 double-sided bits. And they were Torx bits, hex bits, general screwdrivers. Sorry if I'm not focusing that well on it, but I'm hoping that white background helps you out just a little bit. And basically, if you're somebody who is into knives or like, firearm accessories or a million other things, these are really handy to have. As you saw, I was able to just pull them right out of my Leatherman case. They fit right back, nice and snug. They're not going anywhere, and I just find they're really, really handy. Especially like I said, with taking knives apart and reassembling them, fixing them, tightening them up. Firearms accessories. When I have to put like angled foregrips on and stuff, I tend to fall back on these. Just really, really cool and useful. And from what I can tell, the metal that they're made out of looks like it's pretty durable. They all seem as good as the day I bought them. And as you can tell, some of them have some wear on the front from me using them and kind of wearing off some of the finish. Again, don't let that dissuade you, because like I said, I've had these for about 7 or 8 years, and I have used them. The other cool thing is that they come in these pretty firm plastic holders, and they stay in there really, really well. Like they don't slide out; they just stick right in there. And you can see this is a Leatherman product. It says Leatherman right there on the front. And if you shake them, like, they don't come out, as you can tell. Like they're in there. So if you carry these around with you and you take them out of your sheath, you're not going to pull this out and have 7 of them fly through the air with the greatest of ease. It's not going to happen. These are really, really, really great tools. The thing is, now they're $24. So I was planning on doing a video, and like I said, I paid about maybe 10 or 12, I think, for them. And I guess I was still living in, like, 2013 prices, and I was assuming they'd still be close to that, which is a stupid thing to assume. So when I saw the price, I'm like, wow, these things really went up, which has happened sometimes when I do videos on things I've had for multiple years. I'll think, wow, this is a great deal for only $20. And then I think, well, yeah, you bought that $20 thing in 2012, it's 2021. Is it still good for the, the $40 or $50 price? And the case with this is, yeah, I think for $24, I mean, the price on these has doubled, but I think you get so much out of them. As far as, all these bits you get, I mean, think of all the little screwdrivers and stuff that you have right in your Leatherman. It's kind of cool. And for those of you who aren't familiar with them, I'll just kind of show you how they go on. Now, Again, this is a Leatherman Wave, but lots and lots of Leatherman take these bits. Okay, it's on this side right here. So, locks back. And basically, as you could tell, this one is really, really well loved. And heck, it looks like I bent it. Well, that's not good. But hey, it's still working, it didn't break. So I just slide it out like this. Pick the bit of your choice, and it locks right in. So just to see if people like these things as much as I did, I went on the Amazon site and I was reading some of the reviews. And, you know, it got really good reviews. It was like 4.5 stars or 4 3/4 stars. And I actually saw one where the guy was complaining that they don't fit in well. And I got to tell you, I don't see it. I don't know if he's like fixing things upside down in a zero gravity environment. I mean, I don't know what the guy's doing, but I mean, I'm shaking this pretty hard. It's staying in there. And when you take it out, like, not that they're hard to get out, but you got to definitely put some force to get it out of there. I mean, you got to want to get it out. It's not just going to fall out. Like, you're not just going to, you know, put the bit down. Like, I'll just put this in loose so you can tell. Like, it's not like you're going to put the bit down and like, uh-oh, it fell out. Not happening. Never had it happen. Don't see it ever happening. Even this one that has been in there so long, as you could tell, this is like my primary bit. Because it's the most common. It's, you know, a slot head screwdriver and kind of like a flattened Phillips head. So you can kind of tell. I mean, this thing has seen better days. But guess what? It's still functional. You know, and let's see, what size is this? Let's see. Number 1, 2, 3/16. So, you know, I always keep this one in there just because it's the most common. But like I said, $24. If you have one of the Leatherman, you know, like the Wave, I believe there's another one called the Mutt. I think the Charge uses these. There's a whole big list of them. These are great. These are fantastic. And like I said, it's like a little teeny tiny toolkit in your pocket. I mean, even if you don't want to carry them with you, if you're a knife guy or you're a firearms guy, you know, keeping one of these near your knife collection or near your firearms collection, it's always a good thing to have around you. And then if you do need to take them out with you, I mean, check out this profile if you put these together. I mean, that's pretty thin right there. As a matter of fact, let's take a couple of measurements for these things. So as you can tell, they're the same size. So what's good for one is good for all. So these are, let's see, let's match them right up with the inch line. These are 1, 2, 3. These are almost exactly 4 inches by maybe 1.25 inches. So 4 inches by 1.25 inches. And we're going to get the calipers here just to kind of measure the thickness. And what we'll do is we'll measure on the back, which is totally flat, up until the part furthest out, which is this black strip. And look at that, 0.24 inches. That's pretty awesome. So I'm figuring these are going to be 0.48 together, but you know what? In the interest of science, let's figure that out. Let's see. 0.49. Okay, so I mean you're only adding a 1/2 inch, less than a 1/2 inch of thickness to your Leatherman setup, and you have a lot of options if you're out. And like I said, even if you're just going to keep these home, I mean, try getting a really super high quality, you know, screwdriver set. It's going to cost you at least that. At least this way, you know, Leatherman makes really high quality stuff, and then you just made your Leatherman way better just by having this thing. So just want to throw that out there for you. The only place I've seen these, there's probably a lot of places. The only places I've seen them are the Amazon store. And Leatherman also has a store on Amazon, and I believe that you can also buy them from their website. I know Bass Pro, if you want to go to Bass Pro and spend lots of money, I know they sell the Wave, so they should probably sell these. Or you know what, even maybe eBay. eBay might actually sell them cheap. You could pick them up there. So lots of good options there. And, you know how I am. Just want to make your life a little bit easier. Maybe get some subscribers in the meantime. By the way, if you like this video and you like these kind of multi-tool type videos and the bit kits, hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Have a good one.